Corsetti from Atlanta Youth Lacrosse. During a game, it's very important for an official to have deliberate, clear, and obvious signals, what we call going big, instead of getting small. So I'm going to show you a couple of signals that are small and indistinct and tough to make out, that are hard on parents, spectators, coaches, your officiating partner, and players to see what's going on. And then I'm going to show you clear, obvious signals that relay to everyone watching the game exactly what's happening. So let's start off with not obvious signals. So a not obvious signal is one that is close to your body and is small. If I come up and say slash, well, that also looks like interference. It doesn't really look like a slash. It's small, it's not big. It also shows that I'm not entirely sure about my signal and about my call. So if I go like this and say slash, everyone goes, I don't think he meant that it was a slash. I think he meant something else. Likewise, if I just come up and say push, and I don't extend my arms all the way out from my body, if I just come in like this, or like this, it's very small, it's very short. So no one can see what happens if they miss it that first time. So, a small, unobvious signal is one that stays tight to your body and doesn't extend out, not letting anyone see what it is and confusing everyone who is watching you to begin with. So now, let's look at a couple very obvious signals at what we call going big. As an official, you always want to be big and demonstrative with your signals. You want your signals to be like yelling out to everybody. So, before when I had a slash, that's tough to see. But if I get my arms out and swing that arm across, that looks like a slash. And everyone can see that. Coaches, players, parents, the grandma in the next county can see that signal and understand it, that it was a slash. Likewise, instead of doing a push signal this far away, I come in and I get big with it. You take a step and you go push. You get that arm out nice and far. You come out nice and far, push. That lets everyone know, if they're watching you, that there was definitely a push, because you're not being small with it. You're being big and demonstrative and commanding with that signal. So that's what we call going big. All of the signals that you can do in lacrosse, you can do big. You can make big signals. You can make big trick calls. You can make big ward calls. You can make big cross-check calls. Go big and bigger with all of your signals, and you're going to find that the game flows a lot smoother because everyone understands what it is that you're saying happened. And once again, I'm Corsetti from Atlanta Youth Lacrosse. Stay tuned for more videos in this series, and if you have any comments or questions, feel free to post them below.